1st of December. How are we all doing? It is cold. I got winter gloves, woolly jumper, balaclava, neck sock, you name it. Everything possible to keep warm I got on right now. So on the day of the crash, when I eventually picked myself up and picked the bike up, before I start pushing the thing back and trying to ride it back home, I made sure I sort of analysed the situation to be able to figure out what went wrong. And I couldn't really. I came down here, speed limit's 50k, which is 30 kilometers an hour, or 30 miles an hour, 51 actually, over 6. That's not how you go over 1 mile an hour between times. Came down here, I know this turn is always slippy when you go left here, so I always take it easy, because even in the car I slip. Over these white lines, no problem, over this bump, no problem, and here, bang. Bike ends up there, I end up there, wheels, the bike had spun around a few times. By the time I stopped, I stood on my ass. I thought, hey, this is fun, it's like being on a slide. I thought that until I saw the curve approaching my ankle very quick. I ran stock with one ankle above the curve and one below it. So, and as you'll know from my previous videos, I didn't take too much damage. My gear didn't take too much damage. I threw it the pants, but whatever. They were only $110. Excellent horse, excellent by the way. Still wearing the jacket. I traded the gloves just because they had a tiny hole in them, which I don't think is Beric's fault. I think it's probably mine for letting those gloves get wet so many times and saying, oh, they'll be fine, I'll dry them out. I probably definitely weakened some of their damage resistance by doing that. But yeah, well, whatever. So I couldn't really figure out. And I went to pick it up, still hadn't got a clue what happened. I said, look, I don't know what happened, so it must have been my fault. So I get to pick up the bike and the guy says to me, your rear shock was seized. I said, what? Yeah, he says there's a bearing in the rear shocks. I don't know if you call it a roller bearing or if the one most bikes use now is a roller bearing. But anyway, whatever one most bikes use now, the Kawasaki Ninja has the older kind. Because let's face it, it's a cheap bike. So you don't get the best of the best on it. And apparently, now he didn't know why it happened this particular thing, but they are more prone to seizing. So he reckons whatever combination of the weather or whatever, maybe the way I was taking the bike, probably contributed to it seizing. So now you could have spotted this if you actually do the checks the Kawasaki recommends. So under the rider's passenger seat, there's a checklist to do, a daily checklist. One of those checks is you push down on the front shocks and make sure they bounce back, and they always did on this bike, and you push down the rear shock, make sure it bounces back. It should be down and then straight back up, but mine sort of apparently paused and it didn't come back, then it sort of like it was stuck, then it came back halfway and sort of stopped again, and then it came back very, very slowly to where it was in the beginning, but by then you're already well into another bump. So, and as you all know, job of suspension is, for 2 points, keep the tires on the road, not to keep you comfortable. So, yeah, that probably contributed to the crash somewhat. I imagine when the back tire went over the bump and got unsettled, probably all the weight suddenly got transferred to the front wheel and it just said, this is too much for me, and gave up. And I still say that crash is my fault. Why? Because I didn't check the suspension. Yeah, I'll admit I didn't follow the checklist every day. And to my detriment, it ended up costing me €1,500 worth of repairs €150 new set of pants. 2 of the best ride months of the year lost, really. A bit of damaged pride, and yeah, that's how it goes.